Gambling. For many, it's a harmless pastime, a fleeting moment of risk and excitement, a night at the casino, a flutter on a sports game, the lottery ticket bought on a whim. Yet beneath this veneer of normalcy lurks a darker side, a potential for addiction as real and as devastating as any substance abuse. This is not about judging those who enjoy a casual bet. This is about understanding that for some, gambling can morph from entertainment into a compulsion, a relentless hunger that consumes lives and shatters families. This is about shedding light on the hidden dangers of gambling addiction. This essay delves into the world of gambling addiction and will explore the psychological mechanisms that fuel this addiction, its impact on mental health, and the financial ruin it often leaves in its wake. We'll hear real stories of individuals and families grappling with this issue. Most importantly, we'll provide guidance on seeking help and resources for recovery, because there is hope and lives can be rebuilt one step at a time. Gambling addiction doesn't discriminate. It can affect anyone, regardless of age, background, or social standing. It thrives on the allure of easy money, the intoxicating rush of a win, and the seductive promise of escaping life's problems. But the house always wins. This is not just a saying, it's a mathematical certainty. Casinos and gambling platforms are designed to make a profit, which means players, in the long run, are destined to lose. So how does gambling transform from a recreational activity into a full-blown addiction? The answer lies in the brain's reward system. Every time a gambler wins, their brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This creates a powerful feedback loop, urging them to chase that feeling again and again, even in the face of mounting losses. Gambling addiction is not just about financial ruin, it's a serious mental health issue. The constant cycle of winning and losing, the desperate chase to recover losses, and the shame and guilt associated with the addiction take a heavy toll on an individual's well-being. Anxiety and depression are common companions of gambling addiction. The stress of financial problems, the constant preoccupation with gambling, and the isolation from loved ones create a breeding ground for mental health issues. Moreover, the nature of gambling itself feeds into these problems. The unpredictable nature of games of chance, the near misses that fuel the almost won feeling, and the ease with which online platforms allow 24/7 access to gambling exacerbate anxiety and contribute to a sense of hopelessness. This is why it's crucial to recognize that gambling addiction is not a sign of weakness, but a complex condition requiring professional help. The devastation of gambling addiction extends far beyond the individual. It tears through families, leaving a trail of broken relationships, shattered trust, and financial ruin in its wake. Partners of gambling addicts often describe feeling betrayed and emotionally abused. The lies, the hidden debts, the constant fear of financial instability, and the emotional roller coaster of the addict's behavior create an environment of constant stress and tension. Children, too, bear the brunt of this addiction. They may witness arguments, experience financial hardship, and feel neglected as the addicted parent becomes increasingly consumed by gambling. This can have long-lasting effects on their emotional well-being and their own relationship with money and risk-taking. The ripple effect of gambling addiction is far-reaching, impacting the lives of loved ones for years to come. Section 5. A silent epidemic, the numbers don't lie. Gambling addiction is often called a hidden addiction because it doesn't manifest in physical symptoms like substance abuse. This makes it easier to conceal both from others and from oneself. However, the statistics paint a stark picture of its prevalence. According to the National Council on Problem Gambling, approximately 2 million adults in the United States meet the criteria for severe gambling addiction. Furthermore, a staggering 6 million people are considered to have a gambling problem that impacts their lives. These numbers are likely an underestimation given the stigma associated with admitting to a gambling problem. The accessibility of online gambling has further exacerbated the issue, making it easier than ever to gamble discreetly and without detection. The widespread availability of gambling opportunities, coupled with aggressive marketing tactics, highlights the urgent need for greater awareness and accessible resources to combat this growing problem. Section 6. John's story, a life upended. John, a successful accountant in his late 40s, never considered himself a gambler. He enjoyed the occasional trip to the casino with friends, but it was always within a set budget. However, his life took a dramatic turn when he discovered online poker. Initially, it seemed harmless, a way to unwind after work. But the thrill of the game, the ease of placing bets with a click of a button, and the allure of winning big money quickly took hold. John began spending hours online, neglecting his work and his family. He chased losses, believing he could win back what he'd lost. Soon, he was secretly using credit cards and dipping into his savings to fund his addiction. John's story is not unique. It's a cautionary tale of how easily gambling can spiral out of control, leading to devastating consequences for individuals and their families. Thankfully, John sought help and is on the road to recovery. But his experience serves as a stark reminder of the hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface of this seemingly harmless activity. Section 7. Reclaiming your life, seeking help. The first step towards recovery is acknowledging there's a problem. This can be incredibly difficult, as denial and shame are powerful forces. But admitting you need help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Reaching out to a mental health professional specializing in addiction is crucial. They can provide a proper diagnosis, develop a personalized treatment plan, and offer evidence-based therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy, which has proven effective in treating gambling addiction. Support groups like Gamblers Anonymous offer a safe and confidential space to share experiences, receive encouragement, and learn coping mechanisms from others who understand the struggles of gambling addiction. They provide a sense of community and shared understanding that can be invaluable in the recovery process. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a courageous step towards reclaiming your life. Section 8. Support systems, you are not alone. Recovering from gambling addiction is not a solitary journey. Having a strong support system is crucial for staying on track and navigating the challenges of recovery. Family and friends can provide emotional support, encouragement, and accountability. Educating loved ones about gambling addiction is vital. They need to understand that this is not just a bad habit, but a complex condition that requires professional help. Encourage them to attend family therapy sessions, which can help repair damaged relationships and rebuild trust. Financial counseling is another essential aspect of recovery. A financial advisor can help individuals regain control of their finances, develop a budget, and address any debts incurred due to gambling. Remember, recovery is a process, not an event. There will be setbacks along the way. The key is to stay committed to the recovery process, lean on your support system, and celebrate each step forward. Section 9. A brighter future, hope, and recovery. Gambling addiction is a serious issue, but it is not a life sentence. Recovery is possible, and there is hope for a brighter future. With the right support, resources, and determination, individuals can overcome this addiction and rebuild their lives. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Reaching out to mental health professionals, support groups, and loved ones is crucial for a successful recovery. By understanding the complexities of gambling addiction, breaking down the stigma surrounding it, and providing accessible resources, we can pave the way for prevention and support those affected by this often hidden addiction. If you or someone you know is struggling with gambling addiction, please remember that you are not alone. There is help available, and recovery is within reach. Take that first step towards a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life.